Kia Sorento versus Hyundai Santa Fe. Which Korean midsize crossover is right for you? The Kia Sorento and Hyundai Santa Fe compete in the packed mid-sized SUV segment, but they often get lost among some better-known names. However, if you want loads of content without paying loads of cash, these two Korean models are ideal. The Hyundai and Kia brands started out as the go-to names for those drivers who were only concerned about paying as little as possible for their vehicle, but over the course of the past 2 decades, they have become leaders in bang for the buck. If you want a mid-sized sport utility vehicle that offers a long list of premium amenities inside and out, without paying luxury pricing, the Kia Sorento and Hyundai Santa Fe both fit the bill. Although they are based on the same shared chassis platform and share their drivetrain components, the interior layout of these two mid-sized SUVs is very different, with the two being so closely related shy of the seating configuration. Which one is right for you? Today, we look at all of the key aspects and features of the Kia Sorento and Hyundai Santa Fe, looking at the similarities, the differences, and which shines bright in the most important areas. Cabin space. The Kia Sorento and Hyundai Santa Fe are similar in many ways, but the layout of the interior of the two Korean mid-sized SUVs is where they differ the most. While they are the same basic size, the Sorento is a 3-row vehicle that seats 6 or 7 depending on the seating configuration, while the Santa Fe is a 2-row vehicle with seating for 5. This difference gives each vehicle its own distinct advantages. Sorento. In the front row of the Kia Sorento, the driver will enjoy 40.3 inches of headroom, 59 inches of shoulder room, 55.5 inches of hip room, and 41.1 inches of legroom. The second row of seats is a bit smaller than the front seats in some measurements but larger in others. Second row passengers get 39.1 inches of headroom, 58 inches of shoulder room, 55 inches of hip room, and 41.7 inches of legroom. This is also where the buyer decides if they want to seat 6 or 7 people, picking between a bench seat and captain's chairs. The third row is smaller, as you would expect, serving best as a spot for children. Third row riders get 36.8 inches of headroom, 53 inches of shoulder room, 42.5 inches of hip room, and 29.6 inches of legroom, which is where the third row is the tightest. Santa Fe. The Hyundai Santa Fe comes standard with seating for 5 across the first and second row. The driver and front passenger get 41.2 inches of headroom, 59.1 inches of shoulder room, 57.5 inches of hip room, and 44.1 inches of legroom. Those folks seated in the second row get 39 inches of headroom, 58.3 inches of shoulder room, 56.3 inches of hip room, and 41.7 inches of legroom. Bottom line, if you need to seat 6 or 7, the Sorento is the easy pick, but if you rarely need seating for more than 5 people, the decision is a bit tougher. The Santa Fe offers more space for the driver and front passenger, but second row measurements are very similar, giving the overall advantage to the Kia Sorento. Cargo and towing. Due to the differences in interior layout, The Kia Sorento and Hyundai Santa Fe have quite a bit of difference in cargo space as well, especially when you start folding down the seats. Meanwhile, with the shared drivetrain and chassis components, the two have identical towing capacities. Sorento. If you fold down the second and third rows of seats in the Kia Sorento, you have 75.5 cubic feet of cargo space behind the first row. If you need to seat passengers in the second row, the area behind it will still hold 45 cubic feet of cargo. Of course, with the third row in the upright position, cargo space is cut down a great deal, but with 12.6 cubic feet, there is still some room for larger items. As for towing, the Kia Sorento with the naturally aspirated engine can pull up to 2,000 pounds, while turbocharged models can tow up to 3,500 pounds. Santa Fe. If you are looking for the most cargo capacity from the Hyundai Santa Fe, you will want to fold down the second row of seats, unlocking 72.1 cubic feet for larger items. If you are using both rows of seats, the traditional seating layout offers 36.4 cubic of cargo capacity. As is the case with the Sorento, the naturally aspirated Santa Fe will tow up to 2,000 pounds, while the turbocharged engine will tow as much as 3,500 pounds. Bottom line, if your key concern in picking your new midsize SUV is towing capacity, it is a dead heat between these two, but the Kia Sorento has a defined advantage in cargo capacity across the board. Whether you are using one or two rows of seats, the Kia offers more cargo space, and since the Hyundai has no third row, the combination of the extra seats and some cargo space gives the Sorento the win in this.